Right, in this video I am going to be finally redirecting the water pipe flow so it ends up in there somewhere and it doesn't go down and underground kind of drainage system into a separate drain in there, because that's the main drain. This is the one for the guttering. I've worked out that this sort of plastic is extremely light and it's kind of held on by little kind of plastic rivets against the wall, and that is enough. And even the kind of the structure of the whole pipe sitting in the ground is enough to keep it kind of from falling over. However, obviously if the blockages occur from the giant tree this year, you see how the leaves are just going to fall straight into the guttering in there. You can see how it's overhanging. I've phoned the council. Obviously the best thing to do is cut the part of the tree down, but they just ignored me. So it's going to keep getting worse. It flows into that guttering and all the debris goes in there. It's all blocked in here. So even if I was to cut this now, there'll be stuff falling down. That's the thing. It's not metal, the thing's plastic, it's fairly light, it's all taken up by little rivets, the weight, like I said, right? It's all kind of held in place, and if I do this right, I should be able to, as I cut it off, even that section there is really light. It wouldn't make any difference at all. It's not structurally important. So I'm going to angle it, it's going to come down, and I'm even going to put like a filter made from what do you call this stuff? I don't know what you call it. This stuff from for your curtains. Some old whatever that's called. And it's going to fall straight in. It's going to catch it all, catch the debris, falls in the drain. Because last thing I want is this stuff, the organic matter, going in there and blocking this main kitchen drain, which I do not want. So I'm maybe debating that where it falls into a bucket first. And I might do that. It might fall into a bucket. Just to, it's just a double check. It does not. Just to make sure it doesn't fall straight into the bin. Right. Into the drain. Okay. So I've just got to clear some of this. Well, I can see where I've got that cut out hole. It's already blocked up with debris. So I've got this ready. Hopefully the diameter is enough. I've got that ready. I'm going to cut it off. I reckon about here, so a nice length of at least 1 metre, so I can shove anything I need to shove up there to dig anything out. So probably just before that, the bracket there. Nice long piece I'm going to cut off. So cut it off. Not perfectly horizontal, but I might tidy it up later. I can always cut it again. I'm not sure this will fit. No, it just doesn't fit. Right, I'll get the other one. It's all blocked up here. I've just got to clear it. Show you the bottom half covered. Yeah. So a lot of debris. Just because, only reason being is because I had that little grommet sitting there. It's the only reason. See, look at all this debris. Wasn't there before. It's come down the last couple of months, few months over winter. So that's the stuff that goes in the drains. Absolutely blocks it up. It's all coming from the roof. Obviously, if there's no tree there, you don't need to do anything like this. There's not want to drop stuff like this down your guttering. But anyway, I should clear that out. There's a thread in there. I've got lots of these different parts. So wall bracket, I'm going to push underneath that second wall bracket. I'm going to extend it down maybe this much. Alright. And then I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to cut a square, nice square section now. This just fits on quite loosely. Just like that. So I put the bracket on. Bracket was too sticky out, let's put it that way. There's 2 pin on the wall, so they cut it off. You see what I've cut off the edge. I put that loosely on the main normal the pipe from before. It's only loosely on, that's on purpose. I've got, show you the setup I've got this measured out. This section, this is a new pipe. This section here was 3D printed. This one here, not by me. That bit there, the purple one, 3D printed. It sits on there like that. This is normally this way round, by the way. It takes 2 inputs, gives you 1 output. But I'm doing this deliberately, so it's angled. See it? It's going to angle, and it's going to come down. I'm going to head towards that drain with another pipe. We're bypassing this one, obviously. I just had a look in there, really blocked up. I'm going to put a filter over the top, in terms of just like a net filter to catch any future debris, and all the water should go this way, right? I'm just going to plug up them holes with tape. I'm not going to put any more grommets in there because it just seems to catch the debris. Okay. Fit that one like that. Yeah. So it fits easily on there, which is good. And just straight out that way. I just need another one, a base one here, and just to kind of prop it up here, and then net the filter is going to go here to stop it further from dropping down. And I'm going to do it sort of loosely, so I can shove it either up or down along the way. So I'm going to do it kind of loosely, so I can kind of easily take it off, and to clean the filter, clean the net filters out. I'm going to put down there. Of course, the other option is to have an angle pipe like that, which makes it a lot simpler, right? So have that long section come down, and it just goes straight down one pipe, and just bypass that completely, block it off. The problem is, look in there, that 3D printed section is areas where it will catch debris. So it will catch it, but not perfect. That is a problem. That's what I mean. It's going to be a square section on this section. It's just going to kick against this. I was just lucky at the bracket there. It's got to be, if you want to drill a hole, it's got to be right there where between the bricks. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So I was lucky that one. I forgot about that. We managed to get lucky with it. So I've got this so far, bracket, pipe, bracket. Let's see if I can put it together like a jigsaw puzzle, and then we're away. This is the difficult bit, of course. Imagine I'll secure that down. When it comes to cleaning the filter, I just have to unscrew the stainless steel. And I've to unscrew the stainless steel screws, and so that fits on there like that. Be a little bit of wiggle, I think. If not, I'm going to have to cut it down some more, of course. And it will be this pipe that I cut down. So it's not fitting as I expect. What I was going to do is undo these bracket screws here and bend it. So bend the pipe for it to fit, which is the option I think I'm going to do. What I mean, my camera might not pick it. Unscrew them here and here. Hopefully I've got wall plugs still there, and kind of just look how close that is. Bend this that way, and then just sit it in. Alright. You know what? As I undid that screw, which was not wall plugged into the wall, it's just screwed into the cement, the mortar. I am going to be. It just came off. It just slides out. So those 2 screws took the weight of this section of pipe. This section of pipe is heavy, so think it's going to work. So what I'm going to do is empty all the debris in there and we'll carry on. So the same thing. I'm going to use the same screw again in the square section. Well, I didn't mean that. I mean, I'm going to use the same screw again because they are already stainless steel. So in theory, I bend it like that, and it should, yes. That's what I was looking for. So we can take this thing apart. Push it all the way to the top. Let's move the bracket up a bit. Alright. So that bit, I'm going to screw that section back on. So, admittedly, I would say I like that joint a bit higher, so it comes down here and goes over this thing here. But it's not. It's going to be a bit. It's going to be hit and miss. We'll see. Right, I forgot to install my makeshift filters. So I need a couple of filters in there. Just make sure it catches the debris. Right, I'm going to opt for the safer option of using these on foot. So undone the screws. It should fall apart the way it did for me earlier. Bend. Push up. Down. Come on. It came off it. It came off. Good practice. Like that. It just fits, which is exactly what I want. I want things just fitting. We did that quite accidentally well. These will be cable tied down. The downpipe now effectively will allow water through to allow the pipe eventually to rot its way through and hopefully clear the system out. I'm just going to drop down there and drop it down like this, so back on top. That's all I was going to do. Cable tied eventually, so I can see if I'm thinking if a debris is heavy, it might pull the whole lot in. That's why I need a big cloth underneath. It's waterproof anyway, so I know that. Thought about this job for a long time. Put it off like even longer. So it's just a bend. And if I pull this bracket up or down, I think it's going to make a difference. So it really should just pull the bracket off like that. Push this up there like this. Make sure it sits in there. And it's square. Memorise this, bend all the way. Just, yeah, I've got to bend it all the way. Right, so that's not sitting flush. Okay. Right, I'm going to put the screws in. Okay, you know what I'm doing. By the way, all these different connectors, they're Osma. I think they're Osma, I'm pretty sure they're called Osma. Yeah, Osma, square section, yeah. So I've got, and it looks like the old one, the original, slightly is different really from, it shouldn't be. The 61, look what I've written here, 61mm to round. They're 61mm in diameter, I think the pipe is. Very hard to find. I think I found the last square section. They've all gone for round section. Alright, so anyway, that's what you need. If you've got a square section pipe, you're going to have to go for Osma. Angle the cut on the pipe. Might just fit. I've had to loosen up the screws again. Because I've cut, it's just about maybe like half a centimetre too low. If it was half a centimetre higher, it will actually rest on this. Where I want it resting on. Resting it. Put it in. Put it in like so. Which one's right now? And it rests on there. The holes hopefully won't shut. Okay. Like that. So I just need one bracket at the appropriate spot on there. I need an overhang. It's going to hang down. It's going to have, oops, right there maybe, down pipe as well. So there's going to be a filter bag that catches all the debris. So knock a good chunk off it, fit that on there. I'll travel straight down. I was thinking maybe make it go into a bin. A plastic bin, small one. But the filter bag should catch it. So that looks okay, right? Not too far off. All the pre-planning kind of made sense. Well, that section I can't fit a pipe up there. It's just like a terminal bit where it goes into a drain. Obviously it's normally vertical, but I'm going to bag it off and put a filter there. So we've got a nice slope. All the screws are fitted back on. Cable tie on the filter bag. Bracket, maybe find an appropriate place. Pull out these cables so it's not squashing. And that is it. Well, there's my makeshift filter. Dangles to the floor when it gets heavy, it's just going to sit on the floor. Cable tied off here where the bracket end meets. Fixed it to one point only, the other side I don't think. No, I'm not in the mortar that side. Sitting on here anyway, the weight is taken. Cable tied off the other filter. I'm going to seal off with tape that top hole. Plug my water butt thing back in. And with this setup, I suspect every year I've got to take it all apart and clean it. So that's all going to be filled up. Clear all that off, and then this top pipe I can take off now. I know that. Clear the top pipe and hopefully catch a load of stuff in here. Doesn't go down the drains because this is quite fine mesh, and that should give enough time for all the you know, you take years, but the bacteria, etc., wood lice, whatever you call them, they're going to eat their way through all the clogged debris, and eventually the proper water drainage sewer pipe will be cleared in there. So I'll have two systems then. Anyway, thanks for watching. Very difficult job. I had to think about this for a long time, put it off for a long time. Thanks for watching.